I'm Jonathan Madera, and PTV starts now.
Welcome back, PHS. Today is Friday, September 28th, 2018. I'm PTV's Kelsey Vance.
And I'm PTV's Kiara Clement.
Today's advisory meetings include C Club meeting in room 125, Multicultural Club is meeting in room 119, Art Club is meeting in room 159, and Spanish is meeting in room 113. And also PTV is meeting in room 241.
Last week, PTV videographer Kelsey Vance and multimedia journalist Xander Kurtz dropped off a trivia prize for the following week to winner Mr. Stanley's room. It was kind of suiting his class 1 because he is no longer with Plymouth High School. He said it was like a nice reward goodbye gift from us to him for always watching our show.
Let's take a look back to last week's trivia question. The question was, how many pounds was the largest pumpkin ever grown? Shout out to senior Jack Gardner for being the only student to submit the correct answer. The answer was the largest pumpkin ever grown is held at 2,261.5 pounds. You'll be receiving a class treat for your participation.
The Pride of Plymouth Band has had many successful weekends this year performing their 2018 show, Lanterns of Hope. This year's show, Lanterns of Hope, is based on having hope and faith during troubling times. The backstory for this year's show is based around everyday struggles that teens deal with, like school troubles, home life difficulties, bullying, thoughts of suicide or self-harm, and many other stresses. Although that may sound depressing, the Lanterns of Hope is anything but. Band director Brian Ames says the performance is uplifting.
This weekend, the Pride of Plymouth will be hosting about 17 bands during their home invitational called Harvest Fest this Saturday at 4 p.m. You are welcome to support the Plymouth Band in their Lanterns of Hope performance by simply coming to the invitational.
The main concept of this show is the fact that no matter how bad things may seem like they are at any point in time, there's always hope. And then our students have committed to this season to being the voice of change. And that's also what our show is about, the fact that it only takes a single random act of kindness, it only takes one person to make a difference, and that we can all be that voice of change in somebody else's life.
Now it's time for PTV weather with Jonathan Madera. The weather continues to get colder and colder as the second week of fall blasts off with some chilly conditions. Jonathan tells us exactly what you need to know for this weekend's weather.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Madera, and welcome to the new reliable source for weekend and game day weather. Throughout the day, we're supposed to reach a high of 70 and have a mostly sunny day. But you Rockies that are traveling to Elkhart for the Plymouth vs. Concord matchup tonight, better bundle. The low is expected to dip down around 44 degrees tonight. As for Saturday, it should be mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. The high is expected to reach 62 with a low of 46. As for Sunday, it should be partly cloudy in the morning, and that will give way for more clouds in the afternoon. The high is expected to reach 69 with a low of 52. Not bad for the second week of fall. Reporting in Plymouth, I'm Jonathan Madera for PTV Weather.
Thanks, Jonathan, for providing us with that well-needed weather information.
If you are an athlete, you will certainly want to check out the Wendy's High School Heisman Scholarship today. The scholarship recognizes and rewards senior athletes who excel in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. The deadline to apply is quickly approaching, October 17th. Applying for the Wendy's High School Heisman Scholarship is your chance to be rewarded and gain local, state, and even national recognition for all that you've put into your high school career. If you've maintained an at least AB average, participate in at least one school-sponsored sport, are a leader in your community and a role model at your school, then you've got what it takes to be a Wendy's High School Heisman. Just log on to our website, which is PTVatPHS.weebly.com, where we have more information and all the links for you.
The Coca-Cola Scholars Program Scholarship recognizes seniors for their capacity to lead and serve, as well as their commitment to make a significant impact on their schools and communities. The foundation has provided over 6,000 Coca-Cola scholars with more than $66 million in educational support. Seniors, the deadline to apply for this scholarship this year is on Halloween. To see if you are eligible, just visit our website, PTVatPHS.weebly.com, where we have more information for you.
Boy, am I ready for 5th hour.
Why is that?
Because 5th hour means lunch.
And speaking of lunch, on the menu, we will be having cheese pizza, green beans, and anything from the infamous fruit and veggie bar.
As you probably heard us say, Mr. Stanley is no longer a teacher here at PHS. His replacement now is John Rowe. Arrived last week and has already hit the ground running. Mr. Rowe hopped over from Bremen Schools where he taught similar classes. We here at PTV would like to welcome Mr. Rowe to Plymouth High School.
Good morning, PHS. I'm PTV's Jacob Deacon.
And I'm PTV's Ruben Herrera, and here's the sports action we have for you this week. Tonight, the boys tennis team will be taking on Bremen at Bremen in a sectional matchup. Then tomorrow at 9 a.m., the cross-country team will be matched up in an NLC tournament at Expo Park, while the girls' JV soccer team will be competing for an NLC title at home. Also at 9 a.m., the JV volleyball team will be playing at Penn, while at 10 a.m., the JV football team faces off at home against Concord, and the varsity volleyball team will be on the road at Memorial, also at 10 a.m.
Last Friday, PTV's Kiara Clemens covered the homecoming pep rally. Let's see if you were hype enough to get on PTV Sports Recap.
Start squeeze.
Good job, Kiara.
Last Friday, your Plymouth Rockies took on NLC opponent, the Wawasee Warriors. The Rockies held a 21-7 lead at halftime, and thanks to an 86-yard touchdown from Blake Reed late in the fourth quarter, the Rockies were able to take away the game at home. At 7 o'clock, come out and support your Plymouth Rockies as the football team tries to extend their lead to 5-2 at Concord.
It's only a 40-minute road trip down to Elkhart, and we're positive Coach Barron would like to see you in the stands to support the Rockies.
This week we decided to change up our one-on-one segment with, instead of a student sitting in the hot seat, we put Coach Barron. I'm Jacob Deacon here with Coach Barron for the one-on-one segment. Coach, what sports did you play in high school?
Played football, I ran track, I played soccer, I wrestled, and played basketball.
What was your favorite sport to play in high school?
Come on, man.
Football.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
Like favorite or like pig out, or if I had my choice and I didn't have to watch my weight, or
last meal we had.
oh, King Gyro extra pita.
Is water wet?
Oh gosh. Yes.
Is Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
I don't drink pop.
What size shoe do you wear?
10.5.
Powerade or Gatorade?
I don't really drink that stuff either. I'd say don't care.
Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, come on, man. Tom Brady.
Tune in next week for more PTV sports action. I'm PTV's Jacob Deacon.
And I'm PTV's Ruben Herrera, and we'll see you next week.
Time now for our new PTV trivia question. Since we are quickly approaching October and Halloween, candies are already packed on store shelves. Candy corn is very much loved, but not many people can tell you what flavor candy corn is supposed to be. So this week's trivia question is, what is the mystery flavor of traditional candy corn? You know the yellow, orange, and white colored candy cone? If you know the answer, submit your answer to phsmarketing.k12.in.us. Keep in mind that this year, students can also submit answers, not just teachers. And you have all weekend to get your answer in. On Monday, we will pick some email who randomly answered correctly, and your whole advisory class gets a tasty treat. Maybe it will be candy corn. So again, this week's trivia question is, what flavor is candy corn?
That's all for today, PHS. I'm PTV's Kiara Clements.
And I'm Kelsey Vance. See you guys next week right here on PTV.